It's the offseason. Time to make up some trade scenarios that will most likely never happen. And the most recent victim of this is Bradley Beal. Alright, so Bradley Beal has been balling for the Wizards for like 10 years now, averaging 22 points per game during these seasons, and each season he's improving. It's safe to say he's a star in the league, but like, I don't really need to tell you this, you already know. But despite that, since getting drafted, the Wizards haven't done squat in the playoffs. John Wall and him were a great 1-2 punch until they weren't, due to injuries on Wall's side. So Washington did the best thing they could do and get him off their hands for Westbrook back in December 2020. So like everyone said the Rockets won this deal because they got that 2021 first round pick, but looking back, Westbrook turned into Michael Jordan and carried the Wizards into the playoffs, alongside the help of Bradley Beal, who came in second for scoring title this season. Keep in mind, the Wizards sucked at the start of the season, so things were clicking as of late. So as an outsider, one might say,
hey, things are looking pretty good in Washington. Maybe it's their time to turn it around.
Wrong!
after users staying loyal to the team, rumors say that Beal might request a trade around draft time. This is kind of weird since I guess we all thought Beal would stay with them forever after he signed that contract extension back in 2019. I mean, the Wizards missed the playoffs that year and Wall was like getting injured a lot, so I guess we all just said, hey, get the bag, I guess. Alright, so let's keep in mind, these rumors have not been confirmed by our God himself, Woj, but they have been confirmed by our Jesus, Shams. The rumor Shams confirmed though is that Beal is considering his options this offseason. That's pretty much it. I've seen some wild trade rumors. I've seen people say he requested a trade already, that he's already packed his bags, that he's already in the Warriors practice facility getting some shots in with Steph and Clay. But come on, no one's really falling for that besides Warriors fans. Alright, so with that said, let's look at some of the potential trade destinations I've seen over the past couple of days. This one's probably the least likely. The Nuggets really don't have much to offer for Beal. Nuggets' most valuable asset would probably be Michael Porter Jr. It's his last season on his rookie contract, so he could demand a max contract next year, so I'm not sure the Wizards would want to deal with all that. They could offer some picks, including the 2021 pick they got in some later years draft picks. They'd probably throw in Bol Bol and maybe Paul Millsap on a sign-and trade, but Denver's downfall here is to try and match salaries for Beal, so it's unlikely a trade will happen here. So I'm sorry, Denver fans, but this ain't happening. If Sixers trade Ben Simmons this offseason, which for God's sakes they need to, they would probably love to do it for Beal. Beal is a way better fit next to Embiid, and he can be a go-to scorer the Sixers need and don't have with Simmons. So a Simmons-Beal trade straight up works, but there ain't no way in hell the Wizards are taking that after Simmons' performance in the playoffs this year.
And is headed to the line.
Well, but that's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons right there. You got to.
They'd probably have to throw in Tyrese Maxey, Matisse, and their 2021, 2023, and 2028 first-round picks to seal the deal. So compared to others, this does sound like a nice deal for the Wizards, but do the Wizards really want Simmons to be the guy they want to build around? I don't know if pairing an all-brick city player is good next to Westbrook, who already has his fair share of shooting problems. But if Wizards trade for Beal, they must know they aren't going to be very good next season. So hey, maybe they'll opt to rebuild and see what happens from that. So I think the Warriors can put the best trade offer on the table for Beal. The deal will most likely include Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and the 7th and 14th overall picks in the 2021 draft. And if the Wizards don't bite on that, they could also throw in their future first-round picks in 2026 and 2028 if they need to. Beal would definitely help the Warriors regain that scoring they lost when KD signed with the Nets back in 2019, so the Warriors really want this trade to go down. And if a scenario comes up where Beal demands a trade and Wizards are put in a position where they have to trade him, this is their best bet to go with. Alright, so at the end of the day, let's keep in mind that Beal hasn't confirmed these rumors and kind of denied them in a way, so maybe we're all just wasting our time talking about it. But let's not lie, it sure is fun to talk about it. So whatever happens, happens. Will Beal get traded? Probably not. Yeah, probably not.